Everyone ready? Hello. Hello, my wonderful people.
We're
It
here
is
for an exciting game. Wing versus DRX.
This is a decently important game as DRX are trying to keep their playoffs hopes alive with trying to get into the play-ins, while Wing is trying to keep their number one seed hopes alive with them and JDG in a race right now to make sure they can secure that spot. Very important game. DRX, while having some struggles, is a very strong team, especially with the powerhouse of Iz, and then Wing, of course, having the dominant win over Zerk. Someone could consider it an upset, actually, over Zerk yesterday, and that really putting them right into the race of that number one spot. This could be very critical.
You know, really, they came out of nowhere. Definitely one of the underdog teams that just slowly crept up the rankings week by week. First they were 5th, then they were 4th. Now they're in contention for 1st.
A lot of teams wrote them off is because of their play style and how they tend to just be a lot more firepower than macro, but so far it's been working very well for them. Excited to see how firepower almost meets firepower here with Iz, one of the big shooters in this tournament.
But Claps, on the other hand, my god, he's incredible. Number 1 in stats, and not for nothing. Playing against him yesterday was a miserable experience. It was like playing against Satan. There was an aura of fear around him.
Yeah, that's exactly what we had when we played you, though. You were the aura of fear.
I got lucky. I'm not that even that good anymore. I'm like 9th stats. Dude, Robo-Hobo, I'm telling you, he's crazy. His aim is so much better than mine. But
the interesting thing is they have K-Dag in today as a sub, so K-Dag very aggressive as well, so I'm sure he'll fit right in. But it's going to be interesting to see how that changes the team's dynamics a little bit, and maybe we can see if DRX can maybe get into the cracks of the players not being fully set with each other.
Totally. And on the side of Wingman, they have 2 one-tricks on their team, with Cyclone playing exclusively Chamber and another like one-trick Clove on the side of Claps. Curious what they do to open up this pistol. Only a Chamber trip top mid with a little bit of support, you know?
There's the light. Okay. Wing with a fast push into sight. It seems that DRX are almost just giving them the sight
right here,
right off the bat. K-Dag taking early space in back sight, while it seems that Teklo, the drone coming in from. I do not have these people's names memorized. Seems that is being pushed back by K-Dag with the stun in the back. Radical killing Longfall in the back. Last being stunned, able to get one before being traded out. Still,
one enemy remaining.
Radical and Cyclone each taking one of their own. Caspar is
The hunt does not always go
out
as
Platinum,
planned,
who takes out
does
Radical
it?
right before they perish.
Wow. Wingman able to get the site completely for free in 5v5 retake. Not working out for DRX.
Yeah, it seemed that like the death ball of Wingman just found the correct site, and that DRX just gave them the site for free, which can be a little weird, being that Wing, once they get the site, can be pretty hard to get out, especially because of their good aim. Seems that it's going to be a 4-1, maybe. Oh, K-Dag getting caught up by the net. Plat's taking the space, is in the corner with the shotgun. Not able to get one, but
Gotta go.
Radical getting silly with his...
One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow, a flurry of deaths just coming in. The last one alive being Tekla.
Spike planted.
He was able to get KJ, the judge able to get two. Nice little eco damage here. A round that is probably lost. Teklo trying to see if he can find another one. The Outlaw being a pretty useful weapon here. Mostly everyone I see want.
Man, really we're out alive here.
Case Bar is finishing off Tekla, who is trying
Not
to
ready
get
yet.
his util right. A nice little eco there with a little scary bit at this part, but it shouldn't matter too much. Having with actually Wing just buying up the weapons they lost with Case Bar being a little broke, but if they win this round, it'll be totally worth it.
Absolutely.
Roll for initiative.
It seems that Wing is setting up for almost a 1-4 with Payday instantly taking market. DRX Teklo taking up B main space and ooh. Longclaw trying to defend the site. Payday just going up with the judge, not giving him any room for
Spike
any
planted.
time for his teammates to come back.
Last player standing.
Cyclone getting two with the Outlaw. Platinum only able to trick K-Day, who swings
Bring
off
them
the
down.
peak. Not looking very good for DRX at all. This Outlaw just holding Platinum, not being able to go. It looks like he might just trying to save that economy, which is going to be hurting after this one. The bomb ticking slowly and slowly, and it just seems that like there's no chance. Seems Radical is not going to take the fight and try to leave, though. Radical actually might die from how close he is to the spike. Oh, he'll be fine. A nice little win there from Wing, taking firm control of the map.
Wow, that's a big bonus.
They must have a death wish or something.
Yeah,
they're getting 2 guns out of that. Their economy is going to spiral out.
yeah, pretty much. Their tactic of just getting on the site, and they're just finding these holes very quickly. The DRX defense just not holding market whatsoever, and K-Day was able just to sprint in and just separate everyone. I like the idea of taking the B main space from Teklo, but he just didn't have any support to help him. Wing giving more Wing presence. K-Day spraying through the smoke after those sheriff shots, giving away his position. And Labs finding the pick on the other side of the map. Seems is trying to explore to get that trade, but is taken out by Cyclone with the Outlaw. It seems that they're just gonna quickly get this A site. Platinum spotted out by Clap. Stunned by
Player standing.
able to get one
Spike
to the stun,
planted.
but quickly put down by Cyclone. Longclaw on the flank here, trying to see if he can do something. Probably not much he can do. Was able to get Radical in mid, I believe, and upgrade to this Phantom. It might be useful for him just to save, as I don't think he'll be able to win this 1v3. Though Cyclone
once again completely failing to stop unable to stop their XX in any way.
Yeah, it seems even in like the 1v1 fights, it's just Wingman is just coming out with every single one, it seems.
They got the supreme confidence on their side. And the economy. I mean, their money is just getting out of control.
If they win this next round, they're pretty much gonna have money for the rest of the half. And this is very important for the economy, as soon if they're just going to be on a buy eco if this round ends up falling for DRX. I need to see a change. It seems like DRX are sticking to 3-1-1 or maybe a 3-2, just leaving mid open, which is not really the right call if they end up doing that.
Bring them down.
Already going down on A main or B main.
Cyclone just taking out Silly. Those ones
Bring them
still
down.
not going in favor of DRX whatsoever. It seems Wing, for once, is actually playing a more default fighting style, trying to have DRX come to them as they've been showing that
Find
they
you.
want to fight. Oh, Teklo just TPing out in the middle of mid, just taken out instantly almost. Don't know what was really happening there.
Man, already with a huge man advantage here.
Yeah, I don't know what DRX is gonna do. I don't know what gameplay they have. It seems they're just like taking fights one by one against the three stack mostly. Not being able to read or know what to do against this death ball whatsoever. Wing is having free roll of the site, just
There.
instantly getting a free plant pretty much. K-Dag
I'm
now
outta here.
set up and having no worries in the world. DRX gonna try to retake, almost forced to, as their economy just dies in it, but not really expecting Cyclone, who's gonna be on this flank.
Ouch!
Is able to get a good start in this retake. Radical spray down is instantly traded.
Mark one.
2v2.
Last player standing.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh!
god.
Longclaw just with the save, able to just take out everyone on
Teşekkürler.
Wing.
Thank you.
Very
DRX finally
impressive.
able to get around.
Push a button. Save
Yeah,
the
that-
day. Easy.
Right as they needed someone, Longclaw came out of nowhere and was able to get 4.
I mean,
I think-
huge round for Longclaw. If there was a time for heroic, it's now.
Yeah, DRX just was able to do what Wing did to them and just deathball through and get through a weak point and separate all the players from each other. K-Spar is trying to Sobol in the back, having to instantly cancel it as all his teammates just died.
Not an ideal situation.
Who's next?
Radical ulting through sight,
Cutting through. Here.
trying to clear all of it.
Hi! I'm pissed!
Spawning out almost everyone, not really spawning out Teklo in the back, who's able to get one, and Plat getting killed by Silly Creature. Radical, though, coming out of his ult and able to get 2. Makes this into a nice 3v3 situation. No plant committed yet, and Longclaw is slowly lurking up on the flank to see if they rotate, which they're not, and soon probably going to be pinched. That step confirming to DRX that they are still here.
Time to.
Teklo now committing his ult into this, but
Here.
Cyclone taking out Platinum with the swing.
I'm back.
Oh,
One enemy remaining.
Three.
Teklo also
Here.
coming out of the ult and getting 2. Making this a very winnable situation with Longclaw just paranoying him, and Radical doesn't.
One enemy
Oh.
remaining.
Oh my. Radical almost able to
had
get
it.
the spray. Yeah, almost able to get the spray transfer, but
Good try,
maybe
idiots.
expecting someone to be near Gen when there wasn't, and just not having enough time to transfer to all the people.
They're actually able to keep up the momentum. Starting with a really good sight line. Both side players are able to get a kill, completely stopping the Wingman death. That's exactly the kind of round they need. Now they're stringing together too.
Just playing together, using that, playing off each other to just stop this death ball, because if you stop it, it will be stopped in its tracks, but it will snowball you
Let's
if you
make
just
some
let it
chaos.
hit you. Wing going. Both teams putting pressure in mid. Ooh, Class just
Taken out.
killing
Gotta go.
Teklo and B main, and then K-Dag getting a
Short
kick
gun.
into market, leading them to instantly hit B.
Stop it.
Silly able to get a pick on the Cyclone, but that's more a placement prize for
Portal
right now.
closed.
Radical comes up to try to see if he can get a timing on them, but is able to get a timing on him. Silly ends that, and now we settle into a 2v2, but Iz makes it a 2v2 coming up behind Kadek, who's none the wiser. Comes out with his
Enemy
ult,
remaining.
gets one,
Last player standing.
and Plat is able to go through the smoke.
Star player.
Like I never left.
And is able to win the star duel battle between the two.
4K coming out on the round for his, with another one for DRX here.
I did not expect DRX to come out of that. It was
Okay,
all-
I only
start
have
of the
like
round not looking
78
great, with
grenades
going
left.
down in the
Hopefully that's
5v3,
enough.
but because of Silly and Iz, pretty much they were able to just scrape it by with maybe a few peaks and holes, with none of them expecting Iz to just come out of the flank like that for market.
Yeah, not at all.
Interesting to see that it seems Wing is just gonna
Go,
keep
go, go.
pushing mid at the start of the round, and DRX is kind of just doing the same thing over and over again, but Silly able to get Radical right at the start.
That's such a huge.
Ooh. And Iz and Teklo punishing that.
Get back.
Another one. Already a 5v2.
It seems DRX are maybe getting the reads on what they're doing with Plat
Bring them
being
down.
a solo lurk, trying to get a pick on one of the mains while the rest of the team goes into mid. K-Spars and K-Dag now trying to figure out a way back into this
Right
round.
here.
Though their economy not looking very good, it might be wise just to save here and try to buy your
Last
teammates
player
weapons.
standing.
It doesn't happen though, and Techflow and Longclaw just take them both down as they try to push into B site.
Playing flawless from DRX. Wings seem a bit lost so far.
Yeah, it seems after DRX got a little read, it's just been spiraling into DRX getting round after round after round, even if it looks pretty or not.
That round looked pretty. They won every gunfight.
It did look very pretty. We'll see if Wing just goes back to their 5 stack, but it seems they're still going to do the 4-1 with just Cyclone lurking in mid by themselves.
Looking to go back.
Teklo
Who's
goes off site,
next?
leaving the site almost pretty
I'm out
free.
of here.
And Cyclone able to pick off Iz in mid. That's
I'm
a
out.
huge pick. That could just turn the whole tide of the round right there. Cyclone still being a nuisance as mid, delaying his rotate. DRX not even have started the retake yet, and it seems they're just trying to get in position now. Putting into the fatal into this round.
Lights out.
Last player
Ooh,
standing.
Radical with the reload, unable to do anything, and the better weapons just winning out for DRX. Winning a round that could have easily gone the other way, but
Push a button.
DRX pulling
Save
it
the
out.
day. Easy.
Ooh,
One bullet for enemy. That should be enough, yes?
these rounds are very close for how both teams are winning them, but for DRX, it's working well for them. Their economy now in a pretty stable position. I don't know if my math is fully correct, but they should have a bye for pretty much the rest of the half now. With now it's Wing struggling economically after losing that 5th round and just having that big lose streak.
Really good aggression from both teams.
Cyclone trying to get that pick again. But again, DRX are just double clearing things, not allowing Wing to get that easy pick in a 1v1. Though Collapse is now trying to explore the other site. With K-Dag just running up mid by himself and just getting punished by Platinum. Seems Wing is trying to regroup up for an A hit. The weaker site correctly reading that pressure of K-Dag, moved everyone to that B site. Cyclone's slowly lurking up with Teklo being the only defender, but it seems like it's been a little too quiet, and they have Iz rotating over with Teklo now taking out Cyclone. Clap's trying to see what he can do in this round.
Refreshing. Drop in a
Takes
smoke.
out Teklo. But Iz takes out Radical, but Clap's quickly
30
there to
seconds
trade
left.
it out.
Last player
Takes
standing.
climbing through the smoke, but Silly
Team
ready
Ace.
and waiting in Longclaw,
Nothing's
taking out
perfect.
K-Stars
That was
as he
perfect.
plants the bomb.
DRX winning.
So now it's 6 rounds. You can go.
So much of Wing's playstyle is based around setting up Claps and Cyclones and those lurks. But DRX keeps coming out and double clearing them because they're able to cancel them all immediately.
Yeah, a big thing I'm noticing is that at the start, DRX were just giving a lot of picks to Wing, and now they've really just cleaned that up, and Wing are having trouble doing anything on the map now. Though it seems that they found the weaker site right now. Though Iz is just able to hold it down by themselves right now.
Still stopping death once again.
A 5 people rotate on A, with now Cyclone being the only person near this B site. Silly taking out Claps. And now Cyclone being found in the lurk. A very disjointed effort, and now Cyclone being taken out. K-Spars is just lost in mid, and
One enemy
Iz
remaining.
is now taking out Radical. This is not looking good, as now Wing are just being torn apart by this DRX defense, figuring out how to play effectively against them. K-Spars might be able to get a plan off if he goes into B, but he isn't getting much more than that right now, as
30 seconds left.
DRX is just slowly clearing through all of sight and slowly enclosing him. Fully seized and eyed, and Platinum able to finish him off. Now making it 7-4 and 7 in a row for DRX.
Long.
I forget. Whose map pick is this?
Last round in the half.
You know, someone's map pick. Yeah, it's almost looking dominant from DRX, able just to read these plays and just shut them down no matter what Wing tries to do.
They will break.
Wing going back, I think. Yeah. Wing going back to their defaulting, hoping that they can just get the picks that they were getting at the start. And Cyclone able to get Silly in mid, a crucial player down.
Here comes
So
the
maybe-
party. Satchel out.
Is now using his ult on this last round, but all the players are just out of there. Not wanting to do anything with it, but it does give DRX all of A control. And they probably predict that B is they're leaning heavily B, and now they're using the Euro ult to re-clear. A beautiful job
Here.
done, giving them more information.
Here.
This is beautifully done by DRX, and now they can rotate. Oh my!
Spike down
Teklo
mid.
doing a swing by themselves, and a few swings that were not the smartest, is just giving Cyclone's ones, ended up making this a 3v2, even after all the beautiful information Teklo and Iz just gave them. Great call, and it might
Spike
just end up
planted.
Decoy.
ending DRX's streak, though. Iz is on the flank, and I don't know if they have any inclination of that.
Have to go huge.
Last player standing.
Radical being taken out, but is able to take out one. Nading the corner, probably. Oh, he doesn't
Enemy
take
remaining.
out Collapse, but now Collapse is the only one left.
Gotcha.
He is able to
My
do the
turn.
3v1, killing the Cloval and securing an 8th round. is being a monster right now.
Clutch.
Now multiple
Don't mess with
4Ks
this
where Iz
Bayana.
just takes over.
This is having an incredible game here.
Switching
It's the
sides.
second time they've killed Clove.
Yeah, it is 14 and 8 leading it, and not to mention Teklo is also having a pretty good game at 12 and 9, being a player that was securing those later rounds of just being a constant person, taking out Cyclone in mid. A really well done from DRX adapting to Wing's playstyle.
Now we're switching sides here. I'm curious to see what DRX have with the attack. Looks like they're starting off with 5 towards edge, 4 towards edge, Chamber going mid.
Yeah,
Here we go.
and Wing having a reading it seems as a they have a 3-1-1 on this A site. Teklo taking out Radical right away. Cyclone able to swing and
Spike
get
down
3! Oh, that is beautiful from Cyclone. Having
Lines them up and puts them down.
Claps, finding
One enemy
Jane
remaining.
in mid and just taking it out. Longclaw now the last person in this 1v4. Still doable on the pistol round, but just very unlikely, especially with Claps right on your back. With Claps ending your life as well. Very good shooting there from Cyclone to give Wing their second pistol round win.
Yeah, that's one way to get the momentum back. They needed it.
Gotta go.
Hopefully this can start a good defensive side against DRX, who doesn't have the strongest attack side on this map, if I remember correctly, though.
A 3K like that should build up confidence pretty quickly.
The DRX just full hitting B. Plats and Casper hearing that noise. Oh my! Oh! Clap's just leaving Casper's to his own devices. Oh, Radical though.
I'm out of here.
Comes back with
Spike
the trade.
planted.
Able to get 2, putting this into
Portal
a
closed.
3v2. With a retake. With the better guns, I would assume that.
Enemy
Oh!
remaining.
Three.
They would get it, but DRX is doing a lot of eco damage, but Cyclone able to put the end to it with a headshot onto Teklo.
Merci. Teleport's ready.
Big round coming in here.
No fireworks
Lots of
today, I'm
damage
afraid.
on both sides.
Yeah. A few mistakes there from Claps and Case Bars, not realizing that DRX were just going to try to deathball and try to get those picks on them, but very well done with the retake, able to clear the corners and get out all the shorties that
That works.
DRX had coming into the round. Seems like DRX are going to continue this death ball with all 5 of them near the A site, or maybe it's just going to do a normal 3-2 default in mid. Is taking out Cyclone, a nice shot coming out,
Bring them
giving
down.
them this all in A control, and is taking out Haydeg as well, opening up this A site. Instead of pushing up, they're slowing it down, trying to read
Where are you?
how Wing are going to respond, but Wing just give them the site for
Catch
free,
them.
which DRX will gladly take.
Still got a lurk in mid. And then a lot of value.
Is taking out Weather with Claps now taking out.
One enemy
Plat.
remaining.
Oof. Claps taking out Is before being traded out by Platinum. Now in a 3v1. Case Bars is going to have a hard time doing anything with the Sheriff against these rifles, but any damage
Standing
is
ahead.
pretty good. Sadly, no damage is to be found as Silly takes him out pretty quickly.
DRX is able to convert the finish round. They needed that. I mean, every time they've won a round, they've string together 7 points after.
Yeah, they might just string together all the way till 13, but who knows what can really happen. DRX's pushes are very interesting with how they try to do a little push and pull, just trying to do these double swings with each other. It's almost having a partner system. Cyclone trying to push up again and take on these ones, but Platinum doesn't give it to him. And mid, Radical fighting Silly, but quickly TP's out. Is able to find Cyclone on the other side, but Clap's fighting back, getting in the zone, and K-Dag finding Platinum when he swings through the one-way. And Radical also finding Is as he tries to swing through the one-way. Disrespecting the one-way and getting very punished for it.
Taking down Is a
now
big
both.
deal.
Yeah. Now both almost stuck in mid, trying to figure out what they can possibly do to get back into this round, but Wing have just a pretty tight grip of every section on the map, picking out the one area that they don't, which is just great calling.
One enemy remaining.
Radical
Spike down mid.
able to get one, but then then taken out by Longfall, who is then quickly followed up with K-Dag. Great round by Wing, just able to get all the picks of DRX just slowly pushing up, which honestly I kind of don't like. I kind of like DRX just being more together, as it seems like in these one-on-one situations they can easily lose them without the right support.
Try not to die.
Play to stay together.
Coming into this, 3 ults coming into it. One of them being used by Teklo. A closed ult and dimensional drift.
Face your fear!
Coming out of it, but Collapse is ready for it. Taking out Teklo, is able to take haste bars out on the site. Turns it into a 4v4. The Raze ult still available there for DRX. Using it, but it completely whiffs. Wing now comes through the site. K-Dag taking out Is from the rocket. Now Silly sectioned off.
One
Radical
enemy
able
remaining.
to get one with Cyclone taken out.
Like I never
Rest.
left!
A very nice retake coming out from Wing. Not even breaking a sweat.
Still a big round.
The main thing I want to put in here is that DRX invested 3 very, very big ults into that, and they got almost no value from like any of them. The dimensional drift, not getting much
Great job
info.
playing around the ults there. You notice how Claps backed up against the door so that Yoru could get behind him? Really intelligent.
Yeah. And then they just, and the Fatal hitting no one, and then the Razor hitting no one. It was just very well played from Wing. DRX going back to this little default 2-2-1, having a buddy system in the mains for this part and not in mid as they had previously. K-Dag being spotted out by the Boombot, but nothing happens afterwards with no follow-up. K-Dag looks like he might want to swing through the smoke, but most likely he's just going to wait and make sure he doesn't give a gun away.
Oh, barely avoids the fight.
Yeah. A-Site, Teklo and Longclaw are just waiting for maybe someone to re-explore B main and see what they can find. I think Teklo has both with just stingers, just waiting for anything to happen. Silly as well, just waiting for any push-up. Is taking the first swing, but finding no success as Flap just backs off a little bit and puts down a one-way.
Maybe they're gonna go B.
30 seconds
Seems
left.
that little pressure has led to that B push. We'll see how much success it's really going to have, as they've not had much. Radical able to get
seconds left.
Longclaw almost killing
Spike
Radical,
planted.
but Radical just getting into the dimensional drift in time, spawning out the people market as well. As K-Dig tries to fight Platinum.
Coming through.
Oh, blinded out and taken out by Plat. Is taking out Radical. Plat's trying to clean up shop and trying to make this into a winnable
Last
round.
player
Able to
standing.
get 2 in a quick succession, but being taken out by Iz with the Sheriff. Time is running low, and I don't know if K-Force has enough to be able to kill everyone in defeat.
One enemy
So that's
remaining.
a big one, though. But Longclaw able to finish it out, making this a 10-8 game in favor of DRX.
Losing their momentum. Hoping to push it to that point, but not able to do it. Despite Claps having an incredible 3Ks. DRX's site defense is too good.
And now this round is very important, as whoever loses this will have to go into an eco. So this is a round that can decide the game at this point, with it being 10-8 and so close.
Go get it.
Again, is trying to explore this A main space, finding the
Here.
Alpha Cyclone, and importantly not getting killed by it. Radical able to take Silly out in mid, going up to that box and just being able to teleport back. Techlo has this mid control, but is getting taken out by Radical. And it seems the B main control, which is all they have, they're just going to have to use
go,
that
go.
to push it through, even if they don't have a lot of stealth to do so.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Plat's just waiting there. Ooh, a
Spike
nice
down,
spray
B.
transfer coming through. And the round's just over. With Longclaw just by themselves in mid.
Claps is looking like he might have activated. Be
Yeah,
bad news
it-
for DRX.
Those shots were just clean.
Just perfect micro adjustments. Let's get back.
The Chambers trip spotting Longclaw out
30
as
seconds
he
left.
scurries away, not really having any hope. The
Right here.
wing players all standing on the spike in the formation, so Longclaw can't even ult onto it if he wanted to.
Lucky for him, he doesn't seem like he wants to waste his ult here.
10 seconds left.
Seems that Longclaw is just trying to save the gun, though. Pushing into the main and taking out K-Dig as a participation award. The rest of the team not really following through.
He's good.
He is, which is very important as the rest of his team is pretty much broke. And a timeout coming out from Angus, trying to help the DRX team find an answer to this wing defense.
Yeah, they're gonna need to find something. I mean, game is so close here.
Mhm. It's interesting how DRX are trying to pull the map, but Wing just don't care. They're ready to just put their body on the line and challenge these space that DRX has taken. Last round, mid just being completely taken away just by them losing these ones.
Yeah, I mean, and when you're Wingman, you have Claps on your team. It's hard to not play into taking those 1v1s, but not always gonna work out.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm guessing. Angus, it didn't really say anything for this round as it's an eco, but maybe we'll see some slight adjustments coming into it. Maybe a different set starting point for DRX to do. Though it seems now that DRX are going into maybe a more going back to their
You want to
but
play?
more in
Let's
mid,
play.
trying to just now leave Iz by themselves for the moment. Trying to do what Claps did at the start of the game, but like Claps, just gets taken out by these re-clears of them. Especially by yourself with no one able to trade you out.
There.
Constantly going for these replayers. Again, shutting down the lurks, just like how Wing were getting shut down. Taking a page
DRX is now trapped. I don't think they really know what to do. Just idling in mid, just waiting for something to happen. But Wing is just content to stay right where they are, confident that their aim can outdo whatever DRX decide to go.
Looks like they're grouping up for a market split here. Gonna test Cyclone and Flash.
Interesting that they left Plat with the bomb by himself in mid, but it seems that this market split is going to happen. So the smoke from mid might just come down.
30 seconds left.
Kidig might actually just take a timing
Spike
and is
down
able
B.
to get, almost able to get two, but actually taken out by Silly. Actually makes this a maybe winnable round if Silly's able to take out Glass right here, which he is. Now a 2v2 though the spike is still mid from K-Day dropping it.
Last player standing.
Silly's able to take it out.
Spike
Oh wow,
planted.
Silly just carried DRX through this round. The ult really coming into play, and the whiff from K-Day coming hugely
Revealing
into
area.
effect.
One enemy remaining.
Neutralized.
Big 1v1.
Oh my, K-Spar's able to win the 2v1 around
Big
that.
round for Wing, barely able to take it.
Wing barely able
My
to
ult
take
is
it, but
ready.
a round well needed as it keeps their
Gun here.
momentum going and their economy going. Wow.
It was a good attempt from
Need a
DRX,
drop.
but not able to steal the round. We were able to
Thanks.
barely close it out.
Wing's whiffs getting bailed out by K-Spar is able to win that 2v1, though they shouldn't be relying on stuff like that to get them out of these situations.
Absolutely.
DRX doing a great job in mid, exploiting the weakness that they found of market and just splitting the site. Is trying to take that space and aim main again, though now Cyclone with an op is just pretty scary to find in there. It seems that they also have full mid control with Clap to take it, but Cyclone taking out is not having really any support in mid. Silly though, able to take out K-Day, making it to an even 4v4. Seems that Wing DRX is pretty split up right now, trying to prod people and see where the weak site is, though unbeknownst to them they have two on each site and have just left mid completely wide open pretty much, other than Teklo occasionally checking top mid.
DRX throwing a smoke on B to try to hold rotates, and it doesn't
Bring them down.
Get back on the angle of that.
30 seconds left.
Yeah,
find
it looks
you.
so. And Silly is able to take out Cyclone with the op, putting this in a very winnable situation, but Clap able to find the lurk of Longclaw, having that Cloval and Solo to try to maybe do something with it.
Big 3v3.
Claps pushing on the site. That ult now helping him. You are taking out two. The ult causing huge problems with silly creature able to take out K-Spar's after ult, but not able to recover as he was just pushed out of position by the firepower of Wingman Warriors.
Despite not getting the first blood. Another 4v5.
No, I think he got the first blood. The second one got it, yeah, with the op. Right?
Right, yeah.
I'm not. I think. Am
No,
I
he
going
definitely did,
insane? Who knows? We're all going insane. DRX trying to set up for maybe some more mid pressure this time. Cyclone now moving to mid, however, with this op. Oh!
Spike down mid.
Silly peeking before the smokes drop. Cyclone getting an easy pick in mid, making this another 5v4. Teklo again though making it a 4v4 with Is now investing the ult. Cyclone
Grenade.
missing and is also missing, but
Broken.
Plat's able to get another
Face your
pick
fear.
on site. Not being cleared from that
One
corner.
enemy remaining.
And again gets another pick. Longclaw able to get Radical, but Kadic able to get 2 and end the round, making it 12-10 for
PK.
Wing. DRX not being able to figure out a solution to Wingman's defense.
We're finally pushing it to that point with a really good retake. And off the
Match
back of
point.
some incredible shots from Plat.
Again, I just don't know the game plan from DRX. It seems a lot like with Silly where they're going for these ones but just getting killed when they retake the space. Like it just seems they have no, and when they do get in the
Alright,
post plant, it's
muckers.
just getting
Off we
instantly
go.
torn apart.
Really gonna walk into the hop
Radical
again.
are barely able to get out of there alive. And Kadic is taken out in the corner. The bait not working for him, and Platinum taking out Cyclone with the op. That's huge, and now gives
Right here.
them full control of A site, which they're gladly gonna take.
Hi. Bye.
Plat's taking out the lurk
Drop
of
in a
Silly,
smoke.
but it shouldn't
Spike
matter.
planted.
It's a 4v3. Is also taking out Radical, making it a 4v2. Claps does have the revive, but I don't think he can use it.
Last player standing.
Like I
Oh.
never left.
Does commit it into this round and pushes off the from
Last player
site.
standing.
Almost able to get a pick, but to no avail.
Down.
K-Spar is able to get the other two people that he wasn't fighting, but the spike is now dwindling down with almost no time left within it. Trying to do the Forsaken strat, but Teklo just walks in and takes his head cleanly off.
Not quite able to. Claps would have been able to secure that kill if he didn't throw the metal there. He had the gunner.
Yeah,
Barely
I
gets
agree. It's a close affair now, 12 and 11. It is anyone's game with Wingman Warriors trying to just hold on to this lead and just make it not go into overtime. DRX hoping that they can find another hole like they just did and get these picks.
Who's next?
Really yours.
It seems that
Here.
Teklo ulting onto A, and she's gonna figure out that it's a free site. Just
I'm back.
free, and DRX are gonna take it quickly. Silly and Is both taking out people. Kadic and Radical both trying to take when the spike was being planted, but Is quickly shutting it down. Claps being together. No, does actually get seized, but it won't matter in the big scheme of things as he's just
Drop in a
being
smoke.
triple holed by
Last player
DRX right
standing.
now.
Flawless.
And a flawless round coming out here from DRX to push us into that overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Let's see what Wing goes on the attack side. Are they gonna be playing slow or are they gonna go fast?
I have no idea.
For a 4-1 setup.
But Wing are gonna go for a just big push. They weren't having a lot of success at the end with this 8-round loss on attack, but hopefully they can just turn her around just for one win, as one win is probably all they'll need for either side. Just winning that attack round. DRX going back to their 3 people in mid, which is working very well against Wing at the end there.
Dropping smokes.
Teklo able to take out
One
one, and
enemy
Platinum
remaining.
able to
Spike
swing
down,
off
B.
him, getting a
Bring them down.
3K, taking out everyone on Wing in that push. Cyclone now trying to hurry back and recover a 1v4. But it's gonna be a very hard task because Longclaw just takes him out.
But a 3K from Platinum in overtime. That was huge.
Switching sides.
Yeah,
Match
just swinging
point.
off his teammate who distracted everyone from his position, getting an easy 3K with almost no one looking at him. Very well played. Very well played from DRX there. And they just need this attack win, going back to the A site, which has worked for the last 2 rounds, trying to see if they can just end it right here. Using their momentum, they've...
Bring them down.
Cyclone and K-Day defending the site. Cyclone being taken out by Iz, but a nice trade. K-Day taking out Teklo. That's putting it into a 4v3. It seems that they're just gonna all death ball swing it together.
One enemy
But Wing
remaining.
is ready with multiple people there. K-Day
I'm
getting
outta here.
3 on the round to push them into another round of overtime.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Remember, bullets hurt. Go, go, go.
Nobody is attack. Not able to get out on the site.
It seems both teams just have a read on each other and just know that both are just trying to go for ones and are just punishing that. Punishing these pushes that these teams are
Quick
doing.
feet, quick trigger.
Very well played defensively from both teams, that we need a shake-up. We need something unique
go.
that's going to catch the other team off guard. K-Day being seized by Platinum. Platinum being able to fully stall this push all on his own. Getting a spam kill
Where are
into
you?
the smoke.
Oh,
Platinum being taken out by Radical.
Stay on site.
Longclaw doing his best to hold the site by himself. Able to make this a 4v2 for DRX.
Very successful out there.
grenade.
Is
Bomb buddy out.
One
playing
enemy
the fight
remaining.
over and over, and Silly Creature
Spike
taking
down
out
B.
base bars. Cyclone left all his lone is then wall shot through the box by Iz, making it 14-13. DRX still
Switching
just trying to
sides.
find that attack
Match
round.
point.
Another failed push. Not able to secure the round when a timeout comes in here.
Angus maybe just giving them a plan of attack, trying to give them one final detail that maybe can push them over the edge against this wing team. With this attack becoming very stagnant from both teams, maybe just trying to add some more spice to it. Because whoever finds that attack round probably just ends up winning the game.
Yeah, unless DRX can end it here.
Oof. A very close match, and this, I have to say, this is what I expect from DRX. Like, these losses DRX have had at the start of their start of the season, I just didn't expect. This is the quality I expect. I expect them to be going with the top teams. And a win like this would be a huge statement to the other teams that DRX is here to play, and they want that play-in spot.
Absolutely. And it would go a long way for securing that plan spot. Especially against a team in that same area with them. More people on it.
Time to jump.
Read from Wing apparently, as they have pushed A these past 2 sites, but they're DRX are just waiting for them. Able to get one Platinum, able to get another pick, and
Trap
it just goes
destroyed.
into a 2-2 trade. Is able to take out base bars. This how this turns into a 3v2, but they're pushing into Claps, who can secure this round, going into main. And I don't think they'll expect him whatsoever.
Last player
Is
standing.
able to take him out. Now leaving it down to
Spike planted.
Cyclone. Is coming back to clear this flank, taking out Cyclone, ending the
Attackers
map
win.
15-13 in favor of DRX. Wow.
Huge map win for DRX there, able to come out despite being the underdogs in this game, starting off strong.
A great first map, and there's probably plenty more to come here. Stay tuned for map 2.
Do you want to go to a break? Is that what you want?
Yeah, break.
Okay, we'll be right back.
There's ups and downs to many of the initiators right now. There's not really like one true good initiator because they all suck right now.
Definitely a very open meta right now. Probably the most it's ever been. We starting out with 3 people mid. Looks like they want to fight.
Grenade!
DRX just allowing that pressure, just waiting for it to come to them.
Back. Fight.
Wing not pushing active at all, just taking all of this mid control, and DRX is just kind of waiting here, not really knowing what to do. Platinum, it has a lurk up into A, but is probably going to group back up with a team who is pushing up onto B right now. I'm taking the space. Platinum taking a few trick shots. Longfall and Teklo each able to get one. Plat's able to snap back with another 2, but Longfall taking out another one with Radical. Plat just swings back out, but Silly Creature able to take another one. putting it into a 3v1 with case bars very low from the side of DRX, so it is very doable.
Blinded.
Oh, case bars fully blind and just taken out by Silly Creature.
But Wingman had a really cool opening to that round. Really good decision making
Yep.
to smoke that off. Completely taking the space from them. But just a really good counter call from DRX to get them out of the site.
I agree. I really like the start that Wing had. It's just, it seems that they kind of got disconnected with the retake, and DRX were just able to take them out one by one as they just swung by themselves with no supporting
Codes
util.
antics, stop
I
now.
used the Sky Flash on that attempted flood for sure.
I think the main problem they're actually that Wing is gonna find is that they don't really have a lot of util with this comp to really help them take fights. It's a lot of individualistic characters. DRX. Oh, Cyclone missing originally, but still able to get one. Get a consolation prize. Teklo taking out another person, putting it into a
Time to jump.
4v3 with Platinum having a alert timing onto him. Wing trying to just peek back through
I'm outta
Heaven, or Hookah. I think just Heaven. Sky dashing through, just taken out by Iz.
Last
Radical
player
coming
standing.
in. Platinum, the lurk now coming through, and they're just systematically taken apart piece by piece. Very well done by DRX, which their attack looking a lot smoother than on Sunset.
Very clean bonus coming out. Platinum has the mind to buy a Vandal. Not sure if he's gonna go for it. Wingman
I would be
definitely hoping
shocked
to
if-
secure this round.
Yeah, I would honestly go for it. This, you saved almost every weapon. I think it's for sure
Cutting
an
through.
easy decision, but it seems that he's just deciding to save.
No peeking.
Wingman deciding not to go down with this mid push. Now DRX trying to take it. Ooh, a headshot onto Silly. Though the Sky heal coming through to help bring him back up to near 100.
Time to hunt.
Case bar is now clearing out. Nail dog. And Silly able to get a pick on a collapse. He's trying to take a peek from vents. Sky holding this vents area, giving the information that they're gonna probably NB. Radical is now taking out the lurk of Platinum, meaning they don't have to worry about that whatsoever. Is taking out the site holder now, who is able to take out the Teklo earlier in the round. Sky now taking out the mid player, but is being a menace as he was, giving no one a chance on Wing to really get any room to breathe.
Last player
in this retake,
One enemy remaining.
the crossfire is too strong, and Iz and Silly just clean them out.
This one's a
3-0.
perfect time to get DRX such a big win. That's such big momentum.
Yeah, and especially on a map where it's such attack-sided, this is huge for DRX to try to just get as many rounds as possible. Because when they get to their defense, they're going to be cruising.
Yeah.
Especially if they do exactly how they did on Sunset, of just challenging Wing's 5-man pushes.
He gets forced out to an eco. Laps is the best gun on the Guardian.
Case Bar is thinking about swinging, but decides against it. Is swinging off the flash. The flash not really doing much, and Flash just dropping back when he feels the pressure. Case Bar is getting the information that there's people in B main waiting for someone to push out. Radical getting spammed through the smoke with that Bucky, trying to get a nice little cheeky kill. Wingman have left Cyclone on the other site, just holding it down. Seems DRX are deciding to try to rotate to A, seeing too much presence from different people on this side of the map. Platinum just holding down mid to try to stall any rotates that might try to come fast through mid. Cyclone now. Yep. Cyclone able to get one. Not able to get two.
30
Now,
seconds left.
DRX having full control of the site. This might be over with just the weaker weapons here, especially with Platinum with this late timing through vents.
Spike planted.
I've got your trail.
Longclaw
Found
invests the Seekers into this, trying to make sure they have all the information. And Platinum taking out case bars without them having full heaven control.
One enemy
Plat,
remaining.
though, able to get one, but it's to no avail as they just have weaker weapons. They just cannot put up a fight.
Eric's going up 4-0 here. This is a big gun round. Maybe we're gonna get this string together a buy. If they lose, they're likely going to be ecoed again.
It's a huge gun round, and DRX have the Euro ult, which should be very crucial for them winning by giving them just the info on site. And DRX has shown once they get into that post plan, it's almost GG so far.
Finger off of one off ult for 3 different players. I see them fight for an orb here. Radical might be going for that A orb.
Oh. Ooh, it looks like it. Radical is just gonna. Radical seeing presence from Platinum, but. And is taking out Claps in mid. A huge pick opening up that site. Though
There.
I don't think they realize that they have 3 people on the site. Cyclone and Raptors able to take out 2.
Satchel out.
Spike
now
down
showing
B.
up in the back
One
of the site.
enemy remaining.
Oh my.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, able to get 4. Again, just
I have the
dragging
spike. Grenade!
DRX through these rounds that they really have no thing of winning. Plan is stalled, and Radical is able to deny the ace from his, bring it to 4-1. Ooh, that
Okay,
was
they
a
tried.
close
Now
round.
it's our turn.
Very well done by Wing, though, reading the hit onto B and just having those layers to their defense. You had Cyclone swinging off rafters. You had case bars in the back to be a nuisance. Very well done, but almost got foiled by Iz just popping off.
And finally able to get on the board. Barely, but it's a big round. Cyclone
But
with the
now,
up here.
yeah, as you mentioned in the last round, all of the ults from Wing are coming into play. We're gonna see if they're gonna be able to use them or not.
Hulk out!
DRX also having
Blinded.
2 good ults of their own, but not sure they want to invest it into this
Sky's
round. Is able to take out 2. The ult getting another 2. The ult from Claps. Now a push into A site.
One enemy
As
remaining.
Iz gets an ace on for the 6K. Oh wow. Iz is just demolishing this team. Putting them on their back. Oh!
Barely shuts it down.
Cyclone denies the 6K. It would have been a really nice clip, but to no cigar. Teklo in the corner probably not.
One
Is
enemy
checked.
remaining.
Oh! Cyclone makes this winnable. He knows where Longclaw is, but it is planned for Heaven, which is a tough spot to be in. Oh! And Longclaw denies the 1v3. A very close round,
Don't
but
sit
a
down.
round that
We're not done yet.
DRX pretty much had full control over, winning that mid fight. With the Wingman, just once Claps died, their whole defensive structure just falling apart.
Iz has got 9 kills in 2 rounds now.
Yeah,
9 and 4.
yeah, you know what? The past round might have just been his, but
Wing with very low money here. Sky being forced to buy a Bucky.
yeah, and the more the rounds go in favor of DRX, the harder and harder it's gonna be for Wingman to get any semblance of an attack going. Ooh, a nice shot from Cyclone. Able to take out Teklo with what seems to be a B split. And if he takes out Silly, it's going to be a round that's well in the reach. But Silly taking out Radical. but Collapse able to take out the raid boss.
Last player standing.
Ooh,
Spike
solo
down,
swing
B.
silly creature that was probably not advised. Putting Lost on to a 1v4. Wow. Direct just making a lot of mistakes there, just swinging one by one into Collapse and just feeding Collapse kills as they just didn't swing together, didn't swing with the util, try to swing with an Owen Paranoid that missed.
Yeah, their spacing's just not great. They gotta be closer together when they're swinging these angles.
I got yous, okay?
Letting Cyclone isolate you, like, that's how you lose this game.
And now a 5-hit onto A, but it seems Wingman have complete credit. Is getting taken out at the start, with Collapse able to just get 2 right off the bat.
Just impossible to get out of this. Not even a sky flash.
Yeah. And it seems they're just like spraying through the smoke, getting a lot of chip damage onto this team. A flash finally coming through, but it's too little, too late. As it seems, just Wingman Warriors have full control over this.
One enemy remaining.
Watch out!
Spike down A.
And Radical and Flash just clean it up. A nice flawless round from Nico coming out from DRX. Now
Go,
with
go,
the
go.
bye, let's see what their plan is to
Go, go, go!
adapt to this new playstyle Wing is showing. Just being able to play off each other and just almost be having these different layers that DRX have to push through. Very great crossfires coming out from Wingman Warriors.
Cyclone's
Seems
pulling out the op
DRX
here.
Ooh, Collapse very close to chopping off the head
No peeking!
of Silly, but barely misses. It seems DRX is going back to that defaulty style, but he might... Ooh, I think Teklo saw the op there. Maybe
Portal closed. Deeply.
did, and he reads it, and now realizing that going up there would be a death sentence. Platinum maybe getting the timing here
Could be a weird
onto
time.
Radical, but it get missed, and now
Chips in the night.
yeah, but Radical turns around.
My ultimate
Silly
is
is right
ready.
there to trade it, but Collapse is going to be quick to
No
rotate
peeking.
onto that A site.
Who's next?
A nice 3v3 where Teklo now has to invest
Drop in
an
a
ult to
smoke.
make sure that no one is on site. With Collapse now taking that timing.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
the communication
Spike
not
down
there
A.
for...
Just unaware.
Yeah, just unaware of Collapse being so close to him.
No, he's bunkered
Making
down.
it into a 3v2? Almost impossible with Sky right there to swing off
enemy remaining.
Collapse's
My ult
contact.
is ready!
But he doesn't even need it as he just
Not
gets a
ready
nice
yet.
3k defending the spike.
No peeking!
Sight, despite being seen by the Yoru ult and getting himself
DRX just now taking a timeout.
they're
Now
gonna
realizing
eco.
that. Yeah, another eco. Oof. A rough patch of rounds here when their attack was looking so good at the start. Just
Yeah.
Wing has been able to figure out the formula of how to punish DRX and how they've liked to play it. A little
Such a
bit
big
like
part
how,
of this defense is the op.
yeah,
Teklo just
especially, yeah,
unable to push B main because of it.
yeah, and it's with that op, it's just gonna get harder. DRX now facing the same problem as last time, is that once Wing has figured it out, they're gonna just snowball a lot of rounds until you can figure out something else against them.
Absolutely. Oh, I mean, I'm sure on the side of DRX they're gonna be thinking of a game plan to try to get around this op. You could literally see Teklo shaking for fear in Garage. And they have the Skydog and the York clone, so they have the tools to get past it. You gotta use them effectively.
My main concern is that really Wingman Warriors have two very powerful ults in the Revival and the Raze ult, and the Sky ult also being pretty useful. It can be hard to like get around from an eco when there's just so many things piled against you. Teklo again wants to take that early B main space, as they have been doing. Is able to run up and just take that mid space. I don't know if he saw this guy in the corner. Oh, he doesn't. K-Spar is just able to take out Iz.
Found one.
And now with their positions out in the open, there's not much for DRX to do. Platinum hoping to get a timing. But Radical is there watching it. And now Collapse with the judge. In mid is looking to clean up as DRX is trying to go for a last push. Oh!
Like I never left!
They're able to get Collapse, but Collapse was able to deny their timing through vents.
Spike down mid.
Now,
I'm out of
Sky
here.
able to get one.
One
Oh,
enemy
but the
remaining.
reload. Radical with the ult and Cyclone with the op is just able to stop this vent.
Make sure to follow my pack in. They'll lead us right
Much
to the
like
enemy.
last map, it's a very momentum-based game. DRX opened up the game with 4 rounds, and then Wingman hit back with 4 rounds.
Yeah, it's actually the complete opposite of what happened last time. Wing was the one who just got that early start and is now slowly losing it. And it's now DRX who starts on attack, and it's just needs a solution to their problem.
One round here on attack would do a lot for their confidence.
And a 6-6 is not bad, all things considered, with this being a defensive map. Interestingly enough, DRX has left the spike near Bane without
Grenade!
K-Spar's Longclaw going to pick it up. And they've mostly left A on touch, only Silly Creature watching it so far. Cyclone with the op just holding down B main. If they want to get through B main, they need to do something about this op, a flash, anything just to get him off the angle.
I believe they've already used Skydog. This is going to be a gyro swing. They spot the op.
The camera also spots the op. Cyclone is just too weak. It's just giving him picks. Sky taking out is in mid, a big pick. And now, while getting the site, they've lost 2 members, and now it's going to be a 4v3,
Spike
a very
planted.
hard retake for them to win. Oh! Teklo whiffs on K-Spars. A huge blunder that could have gotten them back into it. Really able to get the trade, but that's not what you want in this situation.
Last player standing.
Platinum being spotted out by Radical from above, and Cyclone just taking out Silly in the back, making it 6-5 to Wingman Warriors.
I mean, I've once again got to point out the up. There's 2 people on these mains, they use no util to push off and they get punished for it. He survives the whole round, he gets multiple kills. I mean,
Last
every
round
like
before the
this, they
switch.
gotta find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, Cyclone just being a key part of this defense. Like, once he got the op, it's been locked down where they can't get into A because of the crossfire. They can't get through B because of the op, and mid, they're just getting shut down every single time. What are you supposed to do as DRX?
I guess they've decided they need to go A. They need to avoid the op.
But here, Wingman have 3 here.
Fire in the hole!
So I guess with the Raze ult, they're trying to push everyone off of site, which Wingman Warriors
got
are
your
actually
trail.
happy to give to them.
Big 5v5 retake.
Oh, Teklo is able to push in a screen to get 2, now pushing back, happy with what they've earned. This is a huge change up of pace. DRX hoping to get one final round before the half is over.
One enemy remaining.
Is Teklo able to take out one with Casper
Blinded.
and Radical each able to take out one as their own, but now at least K-Spar is by themselves. Able to get one, but in a 1v2 with the Spike having almost no time left, he's just pretty much going to have to play for stats at this point.
Switching sides.
Very close game. Might go into overtime, just like the first map. Clearly teams that are very evenly matched up.
Both having a very good understanding of each other's side.
Timeout coming in from Angus. Looks like we're gonna have a bit of a halftime break. This guy just not really getting the value out of the neon that he's wanted this game. But we'll see how it goes on the attack side, because it should be a lot better for him.
Claps is also actually not even the top rank for the team. Cyclone and Radical just right there with them, helping him get through that defensive round. Though is, of course, still doing very, very well for themselves, helping out the DRX.
Yeah, Radical's doing so good. Both raises just putting up incredible performances. 13 and 16 kills, each of them. But also, Longclaw has 13 assists on this guy. That's quite impressive.
Getting a lot of heal assists, I can tell you that.
Definitely.
Every chance he gets, he's just been healing everyone. It seems it's going to be a 5-stack hit from Wingman Warriors, going back to their classic, no defaulting as we saw on Sunset. Just a nice 5-man hit, trying to make sure they can just win these rounds. An important pistol that can decide the fate.
Big nade.
Radical already jumping onto site. Plat's getting taken out by the trip, and is taking out Cyclone with the nade. That's huge for DRX. Platinum able to take
One
out
enemy
K-Spar in the
remaining.
backside, with is also able to drop Sky now in the back,
Back
not
off.
expecting all his teammates to die.
I'm out of here.
Blink now coming in, also hit by the trip. Oh my.
Shut down. What a retake. It was decisive, it was quick. The spike was planted for less than 10 seconds. Yeah, only less than 12 seconds.
It's been quite a while since I've seen a trip help get 3 kills in a round.
Yeah.
But those trips just destroyed Wingman Warriors on that take, and that retake was able to come so much better because they just were not set up yet from those trips. Very well played from Platinum there with his setup.
Hoping to maybe find an eco to get back.
They can cust.
They're trying to be aggressive, trying
Blinded.
to snowball their way to some better guns. I don't think they're expecting him. Sky from mid, but Sky whiffing, but Silly Creature also whiffing. Is and Flap taking out each other and making it into a 3v4 as they try to give each other guns. Platinum able to find out the lurk of Cyclone, but they still have a lot of work to do if they're gonna convert this bonus, this eco round.
One enemy remaining.
Last spotted Teklo and Platinum.
Last player standing.
Oh! K-Spar's almost able to take out Platinum, but Platinum just having the better weaponry wins the day.
Spike diffused.
First win. That's as good as it gets without winning. They killed 4 of them, they broke shield on Platinum, and they got the spike down. Casper's is even 5 out of 8 on ult now. That was an amazing eco.
Yeah, like those frenzies did some work in heaven. I guess they weren't really expecting that much of a push, especially they weren't expecting a split. Which,
That goes there.
to be fair, I don't think I've seen Wing do many splits before. Unless they did it a lot yesterday.
This goes here. Yes, this should do.
I don't remember if they did splits yesterday.
Yeah, it's been blinded against your memory.
All I was thinking about was collapse.
Shadows traveling.
This setup almost completely stopping Wingman Warriors in their trap. This cage and wire setup almost scaring them. It seems that they're gonna try to rotate to the other site.
Teklo took a lot of space on it. He grabbed the orb, pushed all the way up to sewer, and then decided to walk back. So lost his team a lot of info. There are 4 people on B still.
I guess trying not to be greedy and give the other team a gun, but you really just... That info is just so important. Oh! Dear X just able to destroy them pushing to market, and now Teklo has all the information that they are pushing into A. And a 5v3, this is very doable, even with the worst weapons that DRX has. Sky trying to push up to get a pick, and it's able to get 2! That is huge. Puts Wing right back into the round.
Big 3v3.
Radical able to take out Teklo from Heaven, and now Platinum and Silly are just by themselves. Sky probably counts them.
One enemy remaining.
Too slow.
Sky and Radical able to
Knock
take out the
shots.
last 2. Not a bad
I'm outta
bonus
here.
there from DRX with the non-existent weapons they had coming into
Go,
that
go, go.
round.
Dire.
Go, go, go.
Again, another great, really decisive.
I'm out of here.
I mean, the decisiveness of that call is why they won the round.
I agree, especially in Sky. Even though they're not doing so well, having the confidence to go up and take those timings was really well done.
Wingman Warriors have a lot of confidence with what they're calling and their
Again, the same Cypher setup that just fully slowed them down.
Shadows traveling.
Wingman seems that they want to explore it again. Cypher seems to be exploring through A, but shuts him down, and that's all of the lurk on A. Teklo now going up to take that orb again.
4 on B again. Very strong stack here.
Radical trying to go up, try to be that lurk, giving away his position, strangely enough.
Our spike carrier's down. My ult is ready.
Plat
B.
able to get
One enemy
4
remaining.
on the round, single-handedly just
got this
taking
fight.
out the 4 stack that they had here.
That was
Wow.
pretty early. Just re-cleared heaven.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's
Teklo
ready.
Spike planted.
Portal closed.
My turn.
I'll handle
goes
this.
into the dimensional drift. The Cloval not
I'll
being able to
return.
last. Yeah, the
My
Cloval just going out.
Great decision to your role there, and an incredible 1v2. The sidestep on the swing from Raptor to take down Plat. Beautiful. Also claps with a
Clutch.
bailed him out.
So I
Yeah,
saved the tech.
That looked very
Don't make a
bad
big deal about it.
for Wingman, but Clap was just able to go in and kill. Very well done. That sadly, luckily for DRX, Tekla is able to bail them out of that 1v2. Though I do have to say, DRX have a pretty nice defense strategy of they've been pretty much getting A main for free a lot, and that's eventually going to be hurting Wing as Claps, I think,
Time
gets
to jump.
4K every
Hit
round.
them when they're not looking.
You'd be surprised.
No peeking.
Ooh,
Grenade.
Clap is taken out by Sky,
Big early.
leaving
All on Plat.
A site almost
Five is going.
completely open, with Platinum setup being destroyed as well. Oh, and Radical taking out Platinum.
DRX completely on the back. Great exec.
Spike planted.
What the hell? Was that from Teklo?
One enemy remaining.
Radical able to get 3 with the Bucky, and Teklo again left in the 1v2, now having to get the ace
Portal
if
closed.
he wants to be
Time
able
to
to
jump.
get this round. So I think it's going to be a lot tougher for him to get it.
Flash just barely misses off the wall.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
Not able to save them despite getting a 3K. Wingman come out with the eco win, which was good because Radical force spot but have a low gun here. Play a shot. Just a great Bucky kill in heaven and is overextending a little bit on that eco fight.
Yeah. I think I want to point out, this is the second eco DRX have lost that have just completely shifted the economy. Eco that round that was almost very important for them to win. That loss could really hurt them, and I think it will probably bring it back to a 9-9 game.
Rex decided to 3-stack A, leaving mid mostly open. Just one classic holding it.
The Wingman also just decided to default, which they haven't really done on this map yet. Which is
Shadows
also
traveling.
very interesting. Especially against the eco. Sky able to take out Teklo, having a lot more value on this site. But Platinum able to take out Cyclone in the mid. Oh, they're investing a lot
Spike
into
planted.
this.
Last player standing.
Oh my. Turns into a 1v2 again for DRX. Sky able to get 4 on the round. A huge play with the ult just completely missing there for Iz.
Great smoke forces him to swing directly into a crossfire. Just to back up now.
Could try to tap the defuse and force a
One enemy
Done
remaining.
with.
Oh, gets 1. Gets 2! Lawclaw with the 1v2 clutch, getting DRX an eco win.
Clutch.
Reversing what happened in the
Don't
previous
even
round.
try me.
Dude, that's the second. Yeah, that's the second 1v2 clutch that DRX have had this half. A huge shift in momentum again.
Another eco.
It's gonna be an. Ooh, actually, wow, Wingman have a lot more money than I realized, and they have enough to buy. This is gonna be a full gun round that will probably decide the economy. If Wingman lose this, it could be close to over.
Stacked up on it. Ready to hit.
Here.
3 people over here. Are the trips getting them to be enough?
Oh, my eyes are down.
It seems they're taking pretty cut. Plat's taking a
I must wait a moment.
timing into Venge, trying to
Careful
get
now.
a pick, but Platinum able to find one on Sky and is getting
Here,
one
tripwire destroyed.
on Cyclone as they push onto site. Radical and Casper is not having a good time. Is able to get
One
another
enemy
one
remaining.
with Teklo finding
Spike
Flash in the
down A.
back.
Flawless.
A huge round, flawless round coming out here from DRX.
We were just
No
talking about
one
the
beats my
economy.
firepower.
That's huge
I
for
got
DRX.
this.
They get to stockpile all of their money now. A lot of players even keeping shield, having to spend next to nothing. On the other hand, Wingman looks like they're trying to scrape together a buy with Radical having a judge, but Cyclone has off. Casper is not going to be able to buy anything. He's going to share it.
The one silver lining is that Wing do have a lot of ults coming up, with Radical only 2 away from his showstopper, so maybe they can do something
You
with
want
that,
to play?
but
Let's play.
it's gonna be hard for them to find another eco round unless DRX make another mistake. Platinum able to get Sky, who pushes onto Heaven and smartly backs up from Radical, who has the judge.
Go get him. Grenade!
Heaven control. Skyle comes out. 4 people over here.
It's Cilia takes out another person. The Skyle giving away his position. and now being tagged, and it's a just
One
dire
enemy
situation.
remaining. Flawless.
Wow, DRX has
Match point.
what a
That's a big deal
performance
because
here.
Wingman forced into that.
Did they actually?
Yeah, Radical's being forced by a Stinger. Sky has ult, so he's gonna be able to salvage a gun with light shield and passive. So it's gonna be a tough round here. Radical also went off ult. They could still string together this round if they manage to use their ults effectively.
Ah, this is a nice
This is
spot.
the round.
Over it.
This goes here.
DRX could really just secure this round. It would be a huge win, a win that no one would see coming. Techlo taking out one, Sky able to bring back is a really big
Cage
pick.
triggered.
Now investing the Seekers into this.
Cage triggered. Here.
Platinum just getting back, trying to play for the retake. No one able to play off those trips at the moment.
Tripwire destroyed. Careful.
Like we're gonna have a retake. Cyber's gonna get late. Oh my god, this lurk could be huge. You seem unaware.
They're probably oh, Platinum's gonna check his 1 HP. Platinum gets the pick and gets to use his Cypher ult. What a huge pick! All the positions fully given away. Now they're investing their Euro ult to try to secure this round. Techlo might just try to come out.
One enemy remaining.
And there you have it. DRX take the game 2-0. What a performance.
Good try.
Their playoff
idiots.
hopes alive.
Defenders win.
Wingman's
I'm
not
done
able to
here.
secure it again. They're getting a bit snowballed on their attack side. Not able to find the success they needed with the double duelist comp. Is with
This was-
25 kills at the end. I mean, what a performance.
Ooh, oh, we still have to do an interview. Who do we want to bring in for a quick interview? You know what? Let me. I'll be right back. Let me go into the VC and ask
Okay.
who wants it. Okay, we have Longclaw coming.
Okay, cool. Onka had 17 assists that game.
Hey, Longclaw.
Hello, hello.
That was a pretty huge win for you guys.
Yeah, oh yeah. Especially if comes down to the wire with for last chance qualification.
Yeah, that game that was almost must win within the standings. You guys were able to win it, putting you in a decent position to actually maybe come back, depending on the other games and how their results turn out.
Yeah, we had a really good game.
Can you
Everybody took
take-
turns, like chilling
Yeah.
up, which is awesome. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, for Sunset with that like overtime, what were you guys like trying to do with that attack? Because it seemed like with both teams that you guys were like both struggling, trying to figure out like how to win an attack round.
Yeah, so we were trying to make sure that we had mid control, and then we would try to like clear toward A or hold somebody coming out of it. So we were just trying to like make sure we had map control, and then trying to get a pick, and then we'd kind of explode off of that. But I think Hyper and Iz both had like 5 first bloods apiece in that one, so that was like a big thing for us. But the attack was tough. I mean, it's never easy to go against Collapse, and then Cyclone was just like scary to go up against on that chamber, so it was tough. But I think once we like, our comms were honestly way better than they have been. We just had a good day on that, and I think that helped a lot, because when we were hitting sites, we were calming a lot of the micro really well.
Another big thing, it seems that you guys had a lot of momentum shifts, like for a Sunset example, I think every team just won it in groups of 4 pretty much, in your group of 8. Do you
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
do you think momentum played a big part in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think so. I mean, it felt like like to your point. I think we had 3 4Ks in a row at one point. I think it was like me, then Tech, and then I think maybe Iz or something after that. But yeah, we were just like, I don't know, we were just doing a good job of like hyping each other up and like giving good comms, so that way when we were in those spots, like we were enabling each other really well. But if the momentum did feel strong, and yeah, we were, I don't know, we just kind of had to come out swinging in some of those rounds to get it going.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask, you mentioned the Cyclone Chamber. I noticed on the attack side you guys are often struggling with them. What comms came in about how to deal with the op there?
On Sunset or Split?
Split.
I guess mostly, yeah.
So we kind of we were trying to figure out. So like he liked to play, was it backside B, I want to say, and he would like TP away into elbow or like the
Yeah.
alley. So we were kind of just trying to figure out where he was, but I don't know. There was a couple rounds where we weren't swinging together necessarily. Like I threw one round where I swung out and he got me, I think, kind of through the corner of the wooden whatever that is on B, and yeah, it was tough. We were trying to get up space through mid too, because we kind of determined that maybe the mid would be a little weak, and then we were just kind of trying to play together around the map. But it was tough in the early goings when the op was out. We were just trying to figure out where it was really.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He's good on that. He's scary. I gotta say. I'm
Yeah,
scared
Sure
of it.
is.
You guys were both scared. Like, holy cow, the amount of clutches in that game were insane. Like that all of Split, it was just clutch after clutch after clutch. Like,
Yeah, that one that I had, I was not too confident actually until I got claps, so then I was like, okay, maybe I got this. But yeah, I wasn't playing good like all game. I was just assist merchanting the whole time until that point. But yeah, there was a lot of good clutches in that one, for sure.
you're stat
was fun.
farming with the sky heal.
Yeah, literally
I know your
Throwing-
strategy.
throwing mediocre flashes, but getting all the assists right off the heal. So yeah, it was fun. Game.
Oh. Yeah, wait. What's your standings? Wait, let me
Well, they're currently
quickly.
ninth, or they were before this game. Where do you guys think you're gonna stand? Do you guys think you're making plans?
Well, honestly, we're pretty confident. Like, after the last game, we were just like, 2025 didn't happen. We are DRX. We forgot everything about it. So we're just going into these next games just like as if we're undefeated, like or have no wins. We just don't even think about the game before. We're just going in, playing our best, calming everything. We're like a big vibes team. Like we're all like very. I mean, I can't even think of a single time where we've been like mad or anything in the server. Like we're always like, oh, let's just try something else, or we're always hyping each other up. So I think that helps a lot, especially with momentum and going into the match. So I'm pretty confident, to be honest, going into these last couple.
So since you are
Mhm.
going to play-ins, what team would you like to play most in play-ins?
In play-ins,
If you do
playoffs,
go to
whichever.
play-ins,
I would like a rematch against Zerk. I feel like we could have played a lot better against them. But and every time I watch their matches, I'm like, dang, these guys are real good. So I would love to play them again at some point.
wow.
And I would like to play Silly Geese again. I've subbed for them, and now Hyper is subbed for us. So I think it would be fun if we end up playing in the play-ins against them. And yeah, I think those two.
That would be fun.
Yeah, okay, hype up the Zerk IGL right here. Why don't you?
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Yeah, I mean-
that's awesome.
Yo, well, wasn't that the map you like dunked on us on the last round? It was like a ace or something. Like I'd like to play you guys
Maybe.
again for sure. I just remember being like, dang, Blitz done take a huge dookie on us on that one. But yeah, it'd be fun to play y'all again.
Would be. I'm excited.
Wait, okay? So you guys are gonna be 3-5. You have the possibility of going 6-5, which would
True.
which would tie you with Silly if they win their 2 games. Ooh, it's a close leaderboard right there. It's gonna come down to the wire, where pretty much almost every map matters at this point.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for sure. That's kind of why we're going into it like not even thinking about the last game, just trying to approach each one on its own.
It's a good
Mhm.
mentality. I really respect that.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, everybody was, like I said, the vibes were good today. Plat was holding it down. Hypernova was doing really well, like gelling with us and like listening. So it was all good. It was good. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you, Blitz?
No, yeah, that's great. Thanks for coming in, talking.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks,
guys.
Longclaw.
Yeah, congrats on the
Yeah,
win.
no problem. Thank you.
Congrats.
All right, have a good one.
That will be it for our stream today, I assume, probably.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in to the only a little bit scuffed stream.
Catch you next time, hopefully on the actual Plat Chat channel.
Yeah,
Who knows?
could be anywhere really.
It might be on my channel again next time.
Maybe we'll be streaming on the VCT channel next time.
Ooh.
So anything's possible, but we'll see you next time.